Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Nasdaq and SPX price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. A quick update for Nasdaq here, where we can see of course clearly that we got a kind of rejection today in the morning there for Nasdaq, where we saw a potential of course finished structure here as A, B and a C. However, a better confirmation right now is, of course, to take this invalidation of bullish, right? So we have an invalidation of bullish over there, where in case you are in a 1, 2, 3, this is your wave 4, you might, of course, would like to see the price moving toward the downside. Currently, if this is playing right now the wave 4, of course, as an impulse, you have hit so far the 0.38 fib level, which it might retrace, of course, from there and start to see, of course, one more high. So we have to be careful with it, of course. If we move impulsively here for higher, can be, of course, very likely. However, in this correction, currently, we are looking potentially at 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and of course, you might see here after a finished impulse as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Will this unfold a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5? Well, you have an impulse, you have a wave 2, you have a wave 3, potentially 4 and a 5, meaning one more low toward the downside. And in this case scenario, we still have to be careful, of course, because you have 3 waves down there. So you might be, of course, still seeking as well as WXNY 3 by 3 by 3 again, of course, and moving towards the upside. Higher possibility for one more move towards the downside here can be, of course, but if we see the price continue towards the 23k 486, that might be, of course, the invalidation of any kind of bullish scenario. Therefore, we are not yet, of course, clear that we are moving for higher or for lower. We still need right now the next answer, or the much bigger confirmation here is, of course, the invalidation of the direction toward the upside by taking simply the invalidation of bullish and making the wave 4 interfering with the zone 1. Yep, so these are the possibilities for Nasdaq right now on the US 500, where we are looking as well for our possible scenario here, where we might, of course, see the possibility for a wave 3 waves towards the upside again for a W, X, and a Y, potentially W, X, and a Y, of course, 3 waves. Again, the same. What it was invalidation of bearish, now it is invalidation of bullish, which it might be, of course, at this area here. In case you are still corrective and in an ABC expanding flat in a wave 4, if we take, of course, this wave 4 from there, you can see as well you're very, very close for the 0.38 on the 15-minute chart. We can see also a potential 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and this is kind of an impulse towards the downside. You still need, of course, here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I believe this can be even the triple 1, 2s. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, so you have double 1, 2, so potentially 4, 5, 4, 5. Can be, of course, unless, of course, we finished there as 3 waves, right? So you have to be careful, but I believe it still need one more leg, with it or without it. If we continue towards the upside, simply taking this one, invalidation of bearish again, right? So this is your confirmation that you move for higher, all right? So if we take this price, sooner or later, you're gonna move for higher. The same applies for Nasdaq, by the way. So now we have a little bit much better confirmations where we move for higher or not. So this is a kind of like invalidation of bearish. Here we go, which is around as well, yep, 23k 600. So very clear price action right now. If we take this high, we continue for higher. If we take this low, we continue for lower. The same applies, of course, for the SPX. If you take the 6,396, you move for higher. If we move down and we take this number, therefore, of course, continuation for the next blue zone. That was it for Nasdaq and SPX. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.